Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel where I did not go anywhere. Today is a holiday and I have been working a lot on the reviews, and I have been making scripts and making comparison video which were pending since last 4 months because of time issues. But here I come once again and I am going to give you a comparison between Samsung Galaxy Core Prime and the Motorola Moto E second generation. Now let's talk about these two smartphones which are really favorite and close to my heart. I know I had some problems with the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime, but right now I can say that those who bought it did not do anything wrong. And also there is problem with the service of the Samsung, but it does not matter because the phone is good and worth using. Anyways, let's move to the comparison. When it comes to beauty, I think there is a tie between those two. They look similar, not physically similar, but when it comes to beauty, you can't say that, oh no, Samsung Core Prime is dull, or you can say that Motorola Moto E second generation is dull. Both of them look good. It is no problem at all. Now let's look at the size of the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime and Moto E. They have similar sizes. Both of them are 4.5 inches. When it comes to thickness, the thickness is not mentioned when it comes to Motorola Moto E second generation, but you can see that it looks thick when you compare it with the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime. The weight of the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime is lighter than the weight of the Motorola Moto E second generation. Now let's talk about the display of these two smartphones. As you can see, both of them are not HD display, but the display did not at all disappoint me because the clarity is more than the HD display that come on the smartphones that come from Micromax or Lava or any other China brand. So that's why I can clearly say that the display of both of them is tie, and they both look same when it comes to display. Now when you move to the performance and when you start talking about the performance, there's always a lot of confusion here, because sometimes I feel that the Core Prime is fast, sometimes I feel Moto E is fast. But one thing I can tell surely is that the Motorola Moto E second generation is not behind the Core Prime. In fact, it is in the front when it comes to the performance. The touch is really sensitive. In fact, it's so fast when it comes to Motorola Moto E second generation. This is not the case with Samsung Galaxy Core Prime. Sometimes the touch does not respond, but this is just a problem with my handset. This is what I got when I purchased it, and I did not get any replacement at all. That's why when I say the service is bad, because when you have some problem you should have a replacement, but they don't, in fact, and that is why I just faced a lot of problems with Core Prime, just because of the service center and not because of the smartphone. Smartphone is good. And let's move to the Motorola Moto E second generation, and let's talk about the camera on the smartphone. The camera is 5 megapixel and the front camera is 0.3 megapixel. While it's different in case of Samsung Galaxy Core Prime, the front camera is 2 megapixel and the rear camera is 5 megapixel, which is same. But when it comes to the quality, the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime's 2 megapixel camera is just as same to the Motorola Moto E front camera. Now even though it's 2 megapixel, it's dull. Let's move to the internal memory stuff, and the internal memory is 8 GB in both of these two smartphones. We don't need to discuss about that. You know how much that means and how much you can copy and paste to that. When it comes to audio, there is a tie, because the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime is loud and the Motorola Moto E second generation has front speaker, because of which it produces good audio. So in case of audio, you have a tie here. And battery, of course, the battery on the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime is 2000 mAh, and the battery is on Motorola Moto E second generation is 2300 mAh. But it does not make a difference. There's hardly a 15 minutes of difference when it comes to the battery backup from both these smartphones. This is all I can say about these two smartphones. But if you ask me what smartphone you should buy between these two smartphones, I could clearly choose Motorola Moto E second generation. But yes, there are flaws like the Lily flash and other stuff. That's why I can say if you need a camera, then I think Core Prime will do. But for performance, definitely go for Motorola Moto E second generation. You just have to skip the camera part altogether, and you have to get the Moto E. And but if you also want the camera and other stuff, then the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime is there for you. You be the judge. I have compared my job of comparing these two smartphones, and here I take a leave. Thanks for watching. We will meet next time.